Hello there, Vanagon X. It's Ken Wolfer here. So I am installing these head studs here. I wanted to kind of bring you back to show you. I found a tap that I had in a tap set. It is a 12 millimeter by 1.5 thread pitch. You're going to need that, okay? And like I said, if you want to confirm which one it is, you grab a brand new stud or even one of the old ones, and you match this thing up here with the thread. You can feel the threads go right into the other threads, and you can hold it up against it and kind of show that they are the same size. Okay, so I have this tap. I'm going to do this hole right here in the back, kind of show you what's involved. This is a very tedious process because, and you're probably getting my head again in the picture, because you have to lubricate the tap, go in there, make sure it's going in there straight, get it in there, then go all the way in, stop, take it back out, clean it off, and then start over. And you have to do this 16 times, okay? 16 times. So I mean, that's a lot of back and forth going on. So I'm not going to do all of these. I'm just going to show you this one, okay? And so let me go get some oil. You put the oil on the threads here of your tap. You do it every time, okay? Why? Because you're trying to make the tap last longer. You're trying to make sure when it goes into the hole right here that it's actually, the whole procedure is going to go smooth as possible. Okay. I haven't actually attempted one of these side ones yet, so I might run into an issue that I haven't run into before. Alright, let me grab the thing I've been using to drive these in with. So I have this special driver thing that allows you to use a ratchet on here. Again, you want to do all this by hand and go slowly because you do not want to cross thread this and tap this in here. That is going to wreck your whole entire week. And if you start going in here and it gets difficult to turn, again, you're seeing I'm not really using a whole lot of force to turn this. If it gets really hard to turn, just back it back out. Usually, you'll be cleaning the threads off, okay, and stuff like that. Like this actually is starting to get a little stiff, so I'm going to take it back out. Because you want the threads to cut. You don't want them to tear. You don't want them to rip out. But you can see how tedious of a process this is. I mean, I'm going to have to do this like stinking 16 more times. And it's going to take me hours. And that's why, one of the reasons I've never done this before, because I never really felt the need to do it. So you can see when I take it out, there is metal shavings on here. That's just part of your threads that you're chasing. They aren't exactly straight. They got a little dinged or whatever. Who knows when they got pulled out. So you just clean it off and put it back into this tool again, which is just barely fits into. So it's a little bit of a struggle. You'll probably see more pictures of my bald inside of my head or whatever, but hope you enjoy that. Okay, great. Let's go back in here again. And we're just going down. So this is what they call a bottoming tap. It has a flat bottom on it. There's other taps like the ones you would use to actually make a hole in the first place. Like say you drilled a hole and then you want to tap it. You wouldn't use a bottoming tap. You would use one that has a point on the end It kind of helps you center stuff. So these bottoming ones, I mean, they're really only for doing finished holes that, and you want to chase the threads like all the way in there. Alright, so these things here, I've been going in until, you know, the thread's about run out on the tap. It starts getting a little harder. I'm like, you know what, that's it. That's the end of the story. Bring it back out. I guess it's slowly, smooth as possible, so that the threads are, you know, staying straight and whatnot. When you get out to a certain point, I mean, you can even take the ratchet off and just do it by hand. You should be able to. But I mean, why I'm chasing these, I thought maybe I could just, you know, put these studs in here, but I couldn't. Like, I tried tightening them in there, and they would go so far, and then it would be really, really, you know, kind of going kind of rough. So, decided to chase this. All right, again, got more material on here. Just wipe it off, clean it off. Okay. So I think I bought this tap set. It's like a titanium one. It's got the gold color. I think I bought it at Harbor Freight. I could be wrong. Maybe I bought it on Amazon. You know, it's very, very nondescript Bobo. Doesn't have any, that's why I call it Bobo. Doesn't have any description on it or nothing like that. Alright, so this hole, I chased this one twice. This is just going in here by hand now. Go all the way in. I've been double nutting them and torquing it tight, just tight. Yep, and that's kind of how you install this. So, you know, I'm going to be doing this a whole bunch more times before the end of this story. But I'm not going to make you watch all the other times, just this once. So you can kind of see how we're doing it here. So please, guys, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. If you want us to keep going, we're going to keep going on this and bring you along. If you don't care and you don't want us to keep going, yeah, that's fine with me. Just let me know what you want to see and we'll see it. We'll see if we can do it. Okay. Alright, guys. So that's it for this one. We'll see you guys on the next video.